So hey, what do you think about Goldberg coming back?
Man, you know what?
Oh
Well,
shit! Already, you already started.
it's gonna be a 5 minute match.
What the fuck,
I
man?
really don't know. I don't know what they're doing. You know?
Or less, or less. I mean, last few times he was in here,
Yeah.
especially his match against Brock Lesnar,
Hmm.
the best of three,
Yeah.
excluding the one from 10, 20 years ago.
Hmm.
Um, I say he, you know, the third match against Brock Lesnar, he kind of did have like a okay more than 5 minutes,
Yeah.
so that was better than anything.
Yeah.
Now it's just like maybe he could calm down.
They could have still had that match without taking the belt off of Jay.
Jay,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's ridiculous. I don't know why they. I don't know what. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
Goldberg. He deserves his retirement match. I'm not taking that
he
away
does.
from him. He does. You
You
know what I'm
think?
saying? But
You think so?
for the World Heavyweight Championship, come on now. Come on now. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, dog. Come on, man. But
I mean, yeah. Like I was like I wasn't into it. As soon as I saw him, like, oh, okay. That
I
is
was
that
like
why
that
they took the
too.
belt off of Jay?
I was
All
like that
right.
too. I was like, yeah. The man can barely walk to the ring. Come on now. So
I know.
what
I
we doing?
know.
Come on now.
I know.
You sit down, bro. Sit down. It's done. It's over.
Sit down. Put some fucking lotion on your ass.
Good
Hey Jesse, how
Lord.
you doing? Jesse's in here. Inca
Hey,
Wonder's in here.
hey.
But hey, sit down. Come on. I
Don't
mean,
make no
what the
damn.
hell, Goldberg?
Don't make no damn sense. It don't.
It don't. It just. It was cool in the '90s. Now it's just like, what's going on? Why?
Yeah.
Why? 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 Why do we want Goldberg again?
But that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Yes,
That's
it
the
is.
way the cookie crumbles, and that's how we start the show.
Mm.
Oh, hey, yo, grab your high C ecto cooler, clutch the weekend like it's the $1 million dream, and chase down that ice cream truck. It's time to rewind the tape and level up the nostalgia hard. We're taking it back to when we yelled, Booyah! My bad. Or just straight up, rad. In the middle of Foursquare games and thought frosted tips were a flex. No, I didn't do that. You know the vibes. Gather your crew, call up that one fly honey you always wrote in MASH, and get comfy in the circle of trust. You're back in the third place, the dopest spot on the internet. I'm Evo, still saying Gatorade with my whole chest, and today I had to hit pause on Marvel Rivals, cue up I Believe I Can Fly, and low-key pray for Stargate to take me back to when drinking hose water was a sign of strength and not judgment.
Mm.
Ugh,
Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy.
ah. Drink hose from the water. If I get sick, too fucking bad.
Yeah.
This week we're bumping and grinding hearts and eardrums. I said that in a little thing. Why not? Because this level up the nostalgia, the show where we grow older, but we never grow up.
That's right.
Ice Gatorade, yeah.
Mm.
So hop on your Razor scooter again, hold on to your starter jacket, and blow the dust out of that cartridge. Because here's what in play today: Marvel Rivals 2.5 career recap and how Ultron's Battle Matrix protocol is going.
Mm.
Not good. Not good.
Mm.
Goldberg is back. Jackhammer.
Mm. Mm.
DuckTales lore you didn't know you needed. 90s songs we had no business singing. Y'all know the ones. Bump and yeah.
Yeah.
Teenage crushes that had us acting up. They sure had us acting up. Kelly! Uh, how could you? Twice. Jeff and Lasky. Jeff and Lasky. Why? Why?
Tramp.
And then he marries her? Come on.
Tramp.
Uh plus comic books, Pokemon pools, nerd halls, and that. Although, remember when combos your inner 10-year-old craves? And of course, riding shotgun with me on this cross-country blockbuster night adventure, the Carl Weathers to my Rocky, the Dylan to my Dutch. Greg, what's good, my dude? How's your week been?
Same as always.
Hell yeah.
Good week, work, home, repeat. Work, home, repeat. That's all I do.
Work, home, repeat. Yes, sir.
Here for another golden one, man. So we're gonna knock it on out the park tonight. So I'm ready.
Yes, for sure. For sure. And everybody that's in the chat, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for welcome. Thank you for hanging out for a bit.
Much love.
Keep liking the live. Let us know. I have some questions. We have some questions. We're gonna ask these questions later on in the show, and feel free to tell us how you feel. Jesse says already Boys to Men. I was 12. Inga Wonder liking live. Leanna just came in. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. I finally sold some comic books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I went to this dude. He finally we finally met up. And I came in with the good books, and they're the ones I told you about, or just so some of them are all fucked up.
Yeah.
But still in the baggie. So he saw them and he's all like, maybe I should. Like, you have more? I'm like, yeah. Bring them all in. I'm like, some of them I really want to keep. Like, bring them in. Like, all right. And then he's all again, like, what are you interested in? I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I still don't know. Like, I really want to, I'm not a collector of comic books anymore. Like, that was back in the day. Now I'm just I'll get Superman, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Gave me around $30 for them. And it's a small box. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Totally fine. But some of them were like, everything. And then, so did that on Wednesday, I believe, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yes, I did it on Wednesday because I went straight to the comic book store and bought my nerd haul. Of course.
You did.
I know I did. Let me put the mirror on this. Not that one. Flip. There you go. Now, okay, so I bought this one, Exquisite Corpses. Pretty awesome book. It's an all page. Each book comes out with a card of a hitman, and it's about hitman in there.
Yeah.
They paid his sheriff to leave town so that this company can bring in a bunch of hitmen and have a battle royal against each other in this town. They pick a town every year, a small town, and they go at it, and people, there's fucking casualties and everything.
Yeah.
So these hitmen, they go after each other to the death, and if they survive, they survive, but they tap out, something like that. But the winner gets into the family.
Yeah.
So it's read it for at least 6 pages because it's a long ass book. And I bought that one. I bought number 2, and then obviously I got some Arcana cards, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I didn't have any Pokemon this time. After that, went home and tried watching DuckTales. I did say I was going to try watching DuckTales, but I tried watching DuckTales, the original. It doesn't hold up anymore, man. Okay. It doesn't hold up anymore. It's gone with the times.
Yeah.
It was so there was that, and then Darkwing Duck right after. I
Hmm.
tried Darkwing Duck. I was like, all right, I can stick with this one.
Yeah.
It feels a little, because it
Yeah.
started in 91, 92. So it feels like, okay,
Yeah.
I can hang out here. But then I was like, oh, you know what? Nah, I'm good. Went straight to DuckTales, the reboot.
Mm.
And oh my God. Because it was like recently, like, oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man.
I love this. Like, hell yeah, I love this. Because they brought in new characters. They introduced totally new characters. The Beagle Boys. I'm so used to the Beagle Boys sounding like the 90s,
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, the guy with the fucking
Yeah.
crazy ass voice.
Yeah.
And when I saw the new Beagle Boy, I'm just like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
These are my Beagle Boys. What the hell? And Mama Beagle, they're like, is it Big Mama? Fucking, and I'm just like, oh shit, all right, this
Yeah.
is weird. But I kept on watching. It was like, oh, this is funny. Like, at the very end, it's fun. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
But hell yeah, Disney Plus. If you haven't caught up to it, I'm on like episode 3 or 4, somewhere around there. But yeah, it's fun for now. Um, I might go back to watching not the other DuckTales, Duckwing Duck,
Yeah.
because it's a parody of Batman.
Hmm.
So like, hell yeah, I loved it. Um, Second and Charles Pokemon Hall, which were 50 cards. You saw the 50 cards, right?
Yeah.
The 55 bad boys that I got, the Mew, the artist one, the SIRs, all that stuff. They were awesome.
Yeah.
They were fucking cool. I loved them. I had to put them in like little box, little the this thing right here.
Right.
So because I had to save them. So then I looked up like how much they're worth. They're worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like why are you guys giving these away? Like they just gave them away. It's like not. Hey, if you want to give them away, that's on you. But hey, whatever. Um, I've got comic books. Marvel Rivals. Freaking, I stopped playing the Battle Matrix Protocol. I'm just, I wanna play, but I just want to like play for like an hour
Hmm.
on the same freaking part of the game
Right.
against five other people. So I stopped doing that. The devs uploaded a new patch today. Lots of buffs and nerfs. But the one thing that everyone noted was Blade is no longer sleeping in Wakanda.
Mm.
For those that don't know, Blade has been a part of Marvel Rivals as an NPC since season 1, first appearing as a prisoner in Dracula's castle. Next, towards the end of season 1.5, he disappeared, but at the start of season 2, when the rival storyline defeated Dracula, Blade was seen sleeping in Wakanda with a blanket over his body in one of the rooms.
Mm.
Today, rival players notice he is no longer in his quarters and hasn't been seen in any of the maps. Maybe this means he is finally going to join the game on July 12th when season 3 premieres, or stay an NPC character. I don't want him to join the game yet. I want like no, like shit, hear me out, okay? Have him just go around doing random ass stuff, or just have him standing around doing
Yeah.
random ass shit. And like since season 1, when he just showed up like in a freaking, you know, posed up like in a dungeon,
Mhm.
and we're like, how do we get him out? How do we get him out? And we can't, but he's an NPC. And then he shows up in Wakanda sleeping because he's been trapped for like fucking years and years. So like maybe give him a job,
Yeah.
maybe give him like a whole like a coach or something where we ask him for advice and he just tells you, or just have him just be in one of the special games
Mhm.
like the like this Battle Matrix Protocol, and have him we can have him do a game of itself. Uh, she says hi guys. Meta says hi guys.
Hey, Menace.
There you go. But yeah, I love that idea that we could have him there. Blade, dude, like Blade. If we could get Blade, like doing some random stuff, that'd be great. Because like they already have. It'd be yeah, it's cool if you got him like in a as a character. Like we
Yeah.
can finally pick him. Maybe like maybe in the future, like season 10
Hmm.
next year, season 10. Hey, we can finally play Blade because we're doing vampire lore or Halloween stuff, and we can finally pick Blade, and it's like yeah, that's cool. But not right now. Like make him do other stuff as well. We
Yeah.
can go around and look for him as well. Um, Comic books, dude. I finally read Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Batman.
Hmm.
Bro, these freaking comic books are crazy legit. I'm gonna tell you about one of them first, real quick, if I can find it. All right, the summary of Absolute Batman. Uh, we op- so from issues 1 through 6, it's called the Zoo arc. We open with a Gotham that feels familiar but grittier, dirtier,
Hmm.
more real. This Bruce Wayne is only 24 years old, no mansion, no money, just trauma and grit. His father just died in a mass shooting at the Gotham Zoo, and his mother is still alive.
Mm.
And she struggles in a system that chewed them both up. Bruce becomes a civil engineer, and slowly Gotham's infrastructure becomes his weapon. Instead of Alfred the butler, we get Alfred the MI6 level spy, manipulating events from the shadows to guide Bruce's brutal path. Their relationship is strained, secretive, and loaded with tension. The villain of the arc, Roman Sionis, Black Mask, reimagined as a political manipulator and a symbol of corporate cruelty. He uses a gang called the Party Animal to destabilize Gotham from within. Bruce responds with a cape made of rubber and desperation, and a bat symbol that doubles as a literal axe. I told you that he takes the axe from his chest and just fucking
Right.
wails on people.
Yeah.
Uh, hell yeah, dude. As soon as I saw that, that's fucking amazing. These
Yeah.
issues are less about solving crimes and more about surviving a city that's trying to kill you. Issues 7 through 8, Absolute Zero, Mr. Freeze's arc. Next comes the two-part Mr. Freeze arc, which changes the tone completely. Victor Freeze Jr. runs Arc M, Arkham
Mm.
Asylum, but Arc M, a frozen hellhole prison built on generational trauma and pseudoscience.
Damn.
Bruce infiltrates the prison undercover, gets locked in cryostasis, and experiences hallucinatory flashbacks of his father's murder and the choices that made him this new kind of Batman. The writing here is haunting, and the art feels like you're reading through fog glass. Bruce eventually escapes using a hidden battering embedded in his own body, a jaw-dropping moment of pain and precision, but even in victory, there's no joy, just survival. Issue 9 is called Breaking Point. It's a turning point. Bruce is broken physically, emotionally, and now he's being hunted. Bane is officially introduced, not as a roid out brute, but as a symbol of weaponized ideology and toxic control. This Bane isn't just muscle, he's a tactician building an army from Arkham's ashes. Meanwhile, Alfred's secrets are catching up to him, and Gotham feels ready to explode. Bruce, for the first time, questions if he can keep going, not because he's weak, but because he doesn't know if he's making a difference. What makes Absolute Batman different is that is this isn't a new code of paint on the bat signal. It just feels like he grew up in our world. No inherited wealth, no safe cave to run to. His gadgets are improvised. His enemies are corporate, systematic, and personal. He maims but doesn't kill. He survives but barely, and he's not the world's greatest detective. He's the city's most dangerous son.
Yeah.
Basically, what we want in a Batman movie now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, yeah, like I would want this. There's traditional Batman, and then there's Absolute. So classic Batman, he's a billionaire heir. Absolute, he grew up working class in crime alley. Father killed in mass shooting at zoo. Mother
Mm.
survived, and she becomes um a the she started working in politics and becomes the not the mayor, the Gordon. What was Gordon? Chief of police or something like that.
Yeah.
Profession, classic Batman is a wealthy philanthropist. Absolute Batman is a civil engineer. Classic Batman is a detective and tactician. Absolute Batman is a guerrilla fighter, brutal, weaponizes his environment. Classic Batman is a socialite, world detective work. Absolute Batman knows criminals personally. They're his friends. Harvey, Selina, Killer Croc, they all grew up together. They're his homies. They're like he's working with the criminals basically. The
Mm.
Oswald, he's working with there's talks about Joker. There's talks about other criminals as well, and he's just hanging out with them just nonchalantly. And I'm like, oh shit, he is a he. These guys are like, they're homies, and they're not trying to fight each other, but at the same time, they're trying to go after the man,
Yeah.
after the people and stuff. A classic Batman adheres to non-lethal code, absolute brutal, maiming allowed but no killing. Classic Batman's goal is to fight crime. Absolute Batman is to fight the systematic corruption, social justice bent. So basically, what we are now. Like if he was here now, he'd be like in the front lines, doing all the shit that's going on, that's out there right now.
Yeah.
Written by Scott Snyder with art by Nick DeGrota, with occasional fill-ins by Hernandez, Walta, and Martin. It was launched in October 2024 as the flagship Absolute Universe reboot under DC's Bold Alden initiative. So they did this one first, and then they did Wonder Woman, and then they did Superman.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about Wonder Woman later because that shit's fucking crazy as hell. And Superman as well, like finding out stuff from them. Like we can do that next week.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, it's like the weapons for Batman, the Bat Emblem axe, an oversized bat logo literally detaches as a double-headed battle axe, collapsing wing cape, wire and hook enable cape can glide, strike, and grapple more lethal than ever. Ear knives,
Mm.
concealed blade in his cowl regain prominence. Environmental weapon, he utilizes the city infrastructure because he built it.
Yeah.
So it's like I can destroy it. What makes it different? No wealth safety net. He builds from scratch. Stock catches in abandoned buildings. No bat cave, no mansion. Brutal but principled. He maims freely but steadfastly avoids killing the innocent, reflecting deep moral complexity. Relatable and hopeful. Younger, idealistic, fighting not just crime but a broken system. Snyder aimed to create a symbol of hope for our times. Storytelling freedom as an alternate universe take, it stands apart from continuity, drawing comparisons to Marvel's Ultimate Universe.
Mm.
And I love that they like said, like, all right, here's our version of the Ultimate Universe. Here's the
Yeah.
Absolute Universe.
Yeah.
And I like hell yeah, the Absolute Universe. We can do that. And even Wonder Woman's like looking into this, like, oh shit, this is awesome. And Superman as well. Like, oh damn. They It's like what would happen if these characters were here now instead of like were introduced back in like the 1950s
Oh yeah.
or 40s and stuff. Like introduce them now in this world. Hell yeah, I'm all for that. And yeah, that's all I got for this week's comic books.
Mm.
Like hopefully next week I don't know about next week. Maybe I'll take a break because I still haven't read these two and I want to read them.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll come back and tell you how these two went and how I feel about them. I'm a big Batman fan.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm a big DC fan, but like
Mm.
I was introduced to Batman at a young age.
Right.
Um like freaking got comic books. Like the comic books that I'm trying to sell now, it's like, you know what? You can have these, but not these.
Mm.
Like these are sentimental value. They were
Right.
given to me. My mom and my stepdad. And they're like,
Yeah.
he tried to bond with me and I'm just like, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, all right, hey, I can work with this. And um, like looking back at it, like I've been a Batman fan since day one. I've been a Superman fan since day one, and Wonder Woman fan since day one. So when the whole Trinity happened in the movie, when we
Mm.
saw them all three of them in the movie, I was just like,
Yeah.
dude, I waited my whole life for this. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But like watching Batman for the very first time and watching Superman for the very first time, those were mine. They were like Christopher
Yeah.
Reeve was watching him was awesome.
Yeah.
Um, fucking OG Batman, Adam West. Watching him is just like, oh, this is funny. Yeah, okay. But watching Tim Burton's Batman was
Boy,
fucking insane, right? Like Batman and
mm,
Batman Returns were the shit. Like those are my Batman.
me too.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
It's so crazy. I was just having this conversation at work today. We was talking
what
about
was it?
Joker,
Yeah.
and so like I said I grew up with the Jack Nicholson Joker, and
Yeah.
so my kitchen manager he said, well, he Ledger killed it. I said, yes, he did, but I'm telling you, I grew up with with Jack Nicholson, so but that's crazy. You brought that up though, because I just had a conversation like that today at work. So
Hell yeah. Jack Nicholson was the shit, dude. He was that was my Joker.
yeah,
My first and second were from the '90s.
yeah,
Jack Nicholson and Mark Hamill on
yeah, yeah,
animated series,
yeah.
and then finding out later that it was Mark Hamill, I'm like, what the hell?
I ain't know that for
But
years too. Like,
I
damn,
didn't either. But I did meet Kevin Conroy, which was fucking awesome.
that's
Like to this
awesome.
day,
That's
I will say,
amazing.
like this man shaped my childhood.
Yeah,
But Batman was just like, so I have to get Batman. I have to get it. And when
yeah,
the whole graphic novel comes out, damn right I'm gonna be in there while reading it.
yeah.
Um, but what's your favorite Batman movie?
My favorite Batman movie,
Yeah,
I would say the Tim Burton one,
Tim Burton.
personally,
Yeah,
because I mean
yeah.
I ran that VHS tape racket.
We
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
I did.
Yeah. And thinking, I was on YouTube and I was looking at they had like a behind the scenes of how it was when it first came out, and I did not know that VHS was $100 when it came out.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah, it was $100 even when it was first released.
Damn,
And they were just showing the promotion for it and how they didn't think it
that's
was going to work
crazy.
because Michael Keaton was like a comedic actor, you know,
Right,
and
right, right.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying, but man, I'm like, but it still holds up to this day, like I throw it on
yeah,
every once in a now and again and watch it. You're like, I ain't never watched it before, so. But that's my
yeah.
all-time
They
favorite
just,
Batman movie.
yeah, they
How
just say
about
he was
you?
a comedic actor. Batman, Jack Nicholson, not Jack Nicholson. Freaking
Tim Burton?
Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite Batman. Because I still say he's my favorite Batman. I still say that's my favorite Joker. That's
Hmm.
my favorite Catwoman, Selena Kyle,
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Um, even freaking Penguin.
Yeah.
And even after that, the whole '90s, those are my favorite Batman. Because
Yeah.
uh, who fucking what's this? Jim Carrey, of course. I'm gonna say Jim
Boy.
Carrey and
Mm.
Tommy Lee Jones. They
Yeah.
killed that shit. They killed
Yeah.
those movies. And like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze, they
No,
killed that
so
movie.
that Batman and Robin gets so much hate, but it holds a dear place in my heart because
What killed him?
my mother took me to see that. You know what I'm saying? So, but now when you go back and look at it, you're like, yeah.
Chill. Everybody chill. What killed the dinosaurs?
They're
Like
so.
the I don't remember much about the fucking Batman and Robin, but I do remember those ice fucking puns.
The jokes was
The
terrible.
the jokes were terrible.
You're not going to put me in the cooler. Good
Even
lord.
Uma Thurman is like, what? Yeah, even Uma Thurman and Bane.
Yeah.
I mean, the first introduction of Bane, I'm just like, damn.
They just threw some people. They
And
just threw some villains together. They ain't even give a shit. Like,
they didn't.
like,
I don't. No, they didn't. They didn't get all. Like, you know what? But at the same time, it introduced everything. It introduced us to like most new stuff, like the bat card.
yeah.
Never leave home without it.
But you know what? The thing that got that movie so much, Batman Forever and Batman Robin so much flack was the nipples on the suit.
The nipples on the suit. Oh my god.
That's why it got so much flack. You know what I'm saying?
It did. The nipples on the suit were the best though. You
But I
can't tell
love
me
it.
otherwise.
That was our childhood, man.
Alicia Silverstone's nipples on the suit. I'm like, you didn't have to be that hard.
Dang.
I'm like, wait, so Alfred was able to do these for Alicia Silverstone? For his niece?
He just,
Alfred, you
I,
did this for your niece?
he just all of a sudden just made a suit for her. Like, she
Yeah.
didn't know she was coming. Like you knew she was. Oh, so you knew she was coming. So you just had time to make that suit, and you supposed to be sick. Come on now.
So you knew she knew how to fight? Or just. What?
Oh my God.
I took the liberty in making you a suit, niece. It has nipples. I hope you don't mind and call me a creep later.
Oh my God.
Like, what?
And when the hell did Alfred become her uncle anyway?
Never. Just that one time.
Oh, like good
Oh,
Lord.
oh. Like, they needed to introduce her, and because, Barbara Gordon and the Gordon, and
Yeah, yeah,
Gordon was like, what's his face from Lando Calrissian,
yeah.
and he disappeared in part one, so they had to like introduce him again. It's like, we can't introduce a new character. Let's make him Alfred's niece. Like, all right, cool. Let's do that. Barbara something. I don't know. Barbara Pennyworth.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, Barbara Pennyworth. Yeah,
The Pennyworth line. But yeah, Superman was my shit. Even Batman back in the day was the Batman. I mean Superman. Superman back in the day. Christopher Reeves, of course.
yeah. I just bought all of them not too long ago. All the Christopher
All of
Reeve,
them.
all the Christopher Reeve, Superman.
Superman movies.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. I like even number 5, The Quest for Peace. I don't care.
yeah,
I still watched it. That's like,
yeah,
I'm still a kid. I'm still like
yeah.
watching this shit.
That's the real Superman for me. I don't care what nobody say. Like, and I even bought his documentary.
The documentary. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it was an amazing documentary. You know, he really was Superman though, just to go through that after his accident and still carry on. You know, man, you should definitely check that out, man. It's a good documentary.
I will. I will.
Yeah,
Definitely that one, and then him showing up on Smallville was amazing. Was the best thing ever.
yeah,
I like nearly cried and stuff at the
yeah,
time. But Smallville didn't come out like till like 2000, 2001. But still,
yeah,
it was so nostalgic for me. It's still nostalgic for me.
yeah,
It's so cheesy. Everything
yeah.
about that show is cheesy, and
Even
I
when
still watch it today.
they CGI'd him in the Flash, like I was like,
Oh
dang.
God,
I was like,
him running with
dang.
the Flash.
I said, dang. I said, it's messed up, but at the same time, it's cool though.
It is.
You
It
know?
is. What the hell is this? It's so
Thank God
funny
that
though.
Nicolas Cage Superman didn't work. Ooh, Lord. Jesus.
Oh God, I would have still watched it. A
I
freaking
would have had
long
to,
ass
you know what I'm
Superman.
saying? It just didn't never, I remember when that discussion was going on, I was in school and they was talking about
It's
it.
like
I used to look that up every day on the internet. I said, how you gonna be Superman though? But I was like,
research purposes.
yeah, crazy.
Menace says she agrees. The Christopher Reeve documentary was amazing. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah,
I definitely have to watch it. So, that's going to be on my to-do list with Sinners.
yeah,
Maybe this weekend. Maybe like I'll watch it this weekend instead of
yeah,
DuckTales. I'll start watching that one. And then Wonder Woman is our Wonder Woman is Linda Carter, of course.
yeah,
Like there's another Wonder Woman except for the JLA, Justice League Unlimited,
yeah.
Justice League of America, and Justice League Unlimited, which was, dude, those were the shows, man.
Mm-hmm.
The '90s TV shows. What was it? Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Justice
Mm-hmm.
League of America, which
Mm-hmm.
ran for like 2 seasons at least, and then they did Justice League Unlimited, which was freaking amazing.
Yeah,
You know what I did? Remember when Netflix was like, um, rent DVDs
yeah, yeah,
and it'll show up in your mail and that stuff?
yeah.
Like when that was happening, I rented those DVDs
You'll never
because
believe what I
I
would. The one time I only rented a DVD from Netflix. You won't believe what it was.
what was
The
it?
Rise and Fall of WCW.
Oh God, I have that one.
And them jokers,
The money
them jokers didn't even send me the first disc. They
they
sent me
don't they don't
they sent me
ever
the bonus. They sent me the bonus picture. I was pissed. I'm like, oh my god.
they don't ever because like I watched Justice League Unlimited from season 3,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like I asked for season 1, episode 1. I don't want to watch it from this point on.
See, them youngsters don't even remember that you had to wait for the mail to come to get your DVD and shit.
And then do another 2 weeks for it to like, all right, send it back. Even on what was it, GameFly? Remember GameFly?
Yeah, yeah,
Even GameFly. We this was like around the 2000s, but still, either way, even
yeah.
GameFly, send in the money, do the
Mm-hmm.
money thing, and then they'll send you a a game, and you can like keep it for as long as you want, but you still have to send it back.
Yeah,
And that's how it works. They give you a specific amount of time, send it
yeah.
back, and then get another game back, and
Mm-hmm.
then like go online on the web on the fucking computer because at the time we didn't have clicking and we didn't do
Mm-mm.
the mobile.
Mm-mm.
But go on the computer and like tell them what you want next and all that shit. So it was crazy.
Yeah.
And even now, it's like, how the hell did we end up here? What the fuck? Like, how the hell did we end up here now? It's like we've come a long way from ordering stuff online to this,
The game
you
stuff
know,
and
going to GameStop and
yeah,
going to Blockbuster,
yeah,
ordering from GameFly,
yeah.
and and ordering from our homes now. It's like, man, it's like I love that. I love that.
Tell you the truth, I haven't been to GameStop probably 10 years. It's
Wow.
crazy.
I usually go there. Um, they don't do the Game Informer magazine anymore. That
Dang.
yeah, that got
I had so many
they.
of them damn
I
magazines.
did too. I wanted them, and
I
I
had
was
like
like,
a
all right,
stack. I had a stack like this, and it got to the point I used to just keep them in the bathroom.
yeah, that's what I did too.
I'm like, yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
Dang, that's
or
crazy.
I look back at it as like, I don't have this game. I don't have this game. I don't care about this game. Nope. Okay, fine. Uh, but yeah, those games were awesome. All right, we've hit the '90s movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
Now we're diving deep into '90s crushes. Who was your ultimate '90s crush? How many posters did you have, and what '90s song had us people giving you the gas mask look when you sang it out loud? You know the gas mask.
Man, my
There's a song
ultimate,
about
my,
there's a
my,
song about that too.
damn, my ultimate 90 crush. I would go. I'm gonna say Topanga though.
Topanga, yeah, Topanga was always will always be my '90s crush. Kelly Kapowski,
For a little while, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Kelly Kapowski cheated on me with two older men from college. Like, Jeff, and like, oh yeah, this is cool. He's
yeah,
like what, 28 years old, dating a high schooler. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. People have a problem with it now. Like, oh shit, it's problematic. But back then, it was like, what? we didn't fucking think anything about it. We
yeah.
didn't think much about it. It's like back then, we're just like, oh, really? Okay. Was her face, and then Jeremiah Lasky from the college years.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see this dude, I'm like, Lasky, no, you dick. In any movie that he's in any TV show that he's in, even what's it called? Better Call Saul. I see him and I'm like, oh, there's Lasky.
Mm, mm, mm.
I saw him in the movie not too long ago, like 10 years ago, or the
Mm.
horror movie,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, is that Lasky? Oh, I hope he died. And then he did. He did. He died in that horror movie. He's like, oh shit, okay, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Um, but Topanga didn't cheat on me like Kelly did. You know, Corey cheated on her
Yep.
with the cabin girl. Cabin girl.
Boy, that was drawn
Uh,
out so bad, boy. I like this. I said, this storyline gonna take forever. Like, good
it
lord.
did, and it's like one of those like a continuous storylines. Like we never had that before. We didn't
Mm-mm.
have a continuous storyline like that. Well,
Nah.
except for Sean Hunter, but
Yeah.
even then, it's like his dad passed away, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he has a brother
Out of nowhere.
out of nowhere. And then what happened to his sister that from season one, all that. And then, and like after that, it was like, all right, we're gonna continue the storyline of Corey and this girl at the cabin,
Yeah.
and we're gonna include it in Girl Meets World.
Mm.
Cabin girl. Oh shit. Uh that's hilarious though. What was it? We got answers. Catherine Hill says Christian Slater all the way. Oh, and
Mm.
Jonathan Brandis, rest in peace.
Mm.
Um, Nana Batman says JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. For those that don't know, the voice of young Simba from The Lion King. Yeah,
Mm.
that was
Mm.
him. Not the singing voice, the other voice. The singing voice
Yeah.
belongs to what's his face?
Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver. I love that guy.
Smart guy.
Smart guy and sister.
Yeah.
Oh, happy day.
And the Michael Jackson, the Jackson
And the
5.
Michael Jackson
Yeah.
freaking movie. I love that.
And he
Like I
gonna get
watched
paid, and he getting paid for the rest of his life for I Can't Wait to Be King.
forever.
Mm.
Not a bad mix of JTT. Jonathan was so adorable and still is. I had his poster over my bed. Nick says Song of My Childhood was Shaggy. It wasn't me. Leanna says Team Topanga and JTT.
Mm.
Mena says Team JTT and Topanga. Jesse says Team Topanga and Devin Sawa from
Yeah.
Casper.
Casper, Final Destination.
Oh god, Final Destination movies. Stan. Stan. Like I didn't realize it was him.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude. He's
And he
going.
was on the Chucky series.
Oh yeah, he
Tripped me out.
was. He was all right. Lauren says Team Devin Sawa. JTT was too short. He was like okay, like him in what's it called? Home Improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Stay there. Okay, stay there. Cause you look like you're their son,
Yeah.
and the father and the mom are like tall, and
Yeah.
even the oldest kid is
Mm.
higher. Like
Yeah.
he's like
Brad. Yeah.
taller,
Yeah.
and everything. So stay there. Don't come to another show like Veronica Mars
Dang.
and pretend to be an undercover agent
Mm.
because you still look the same, short. And I'm like, oh shit, here comes JTT. Is he a high schooler? And he's already like, what, fucking 30 years old? Oh, he's undercover. Okay. And then when you put them side by side, it's like, damn, Veronica's towering over him. Like, what the
Dang.
hell? Everybody's towering over him. It was like, I don't believe this one bit. I don't believe him as an undercover agent. Go away. Jane says James Marsters Spike and Buffy was probably my ultimate '90s crush.
Mm,
Though I also were crushing on David Boreanaz, Angel and Buffy, Nick Carter and AJ on BSB,
mm.
Backstreet Boys. I was almost crushing on every guy on Two Legs in the '90s, though. Girl, we believe it. We believe it. Um, for sure. Uh, I said Kelly Kapowski, Kelly, the other Kelly from 90210. She was hot. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. That whole point at the freaking the Peach Pit and not the Peach Pit, the Summer.
Mm-hmm.
It, like it had us all in the fucking in a chokehold. Like, bro, why am I watching this? Like, why am I so invested in this?
Yeah.
Like, who is this girl? Who's this guy? And why are like they're cheating on their girls, on their, their people? Because Kelly had Brandon, and
I was
then
rotating on that show. Like, I'm like, who's they know?
Dylan had Brenda. The other guy, the other one was like Tori Spelling. I didn't know what her name was.
Donna.
Um,
Donna.
the
That was the name of the
the
Donna. Yeah.
Donna, the chick with the glasses. I didn't really care about her. She was just like, I forgot her name. Like I didn't care about her. Like I cared about the other ones except
Was
for
it
the chick with
Andrea?
the glasses.
Was it Andrea?
Andrea, probably Andrea. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
like
so.
you know more than I do.
Yeah, 'cause I've been watching it, so I've been reliving it.
Right. The chicks from the blonde chick from Step by Step.
Oh, Dana.
Dana, she was
Yeah,
hot. I
yeah.
I loved her.
I
Cause
liked Al. I'm still
Al,
about
yeah,
that. Yeah. When she got
like
old,
you
I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy.
you could you could tell their people's like reaction to when like, oh, you like Dana? I like Al. I like Karen. It's like,
She's too goofy
okay,
though.
yeah, she was. Like Karen was goofy. Al was serious. No, not Al. She was just like, Dana was just,
Serious
Dana
all
was
the time.
serious. Dana
All
was
the
serious.
time, bro.
Who else was on there? Like, I had so many crushes. Kelly Kapowski, Laura from
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
But like Laura. I liked it, Myra.
Nope.
On some real shit though.
Oh my God, Myra.
Rest in peace. Oh man.
Yeah. I heard about that. I'm like,
Oh,
what? No
man.
way. But Myra like had to like.
Urkel was a fool. Like I said, this girl Myra throwing it at you, bro. Laura don't want your ass. Like so, like Myra was prettier than Laura, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
But that's how I go.
And that's when I'm just like, all right, this show is getting too ridiculous. Like, have another girl, and then we have Urkel trying to like do other Jaleel White trying to do other characters as well.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
this is his show now. It's like I can't watch this anymore. This is too much.
That's why the original Harriet left because he practically
I
took
believe
over.
it too. I believe it too. Like we took over. Um, his mama was so smart to set him up for life.
Well,
Who, whose mom?
Jaleel White, who that?
Menace. Whose mom was so smart to set him up for life? Charm Girls. You said you Milano, Alyssa
Melania.
Milano. Yeah.
Oh,
You said Alyssa Milano. I'm like, yeah, Shannon Doherty.
uh, Halle
Oh
Webb.
Lord, Halliwell, the Halliwells.
Halle Webb.
Damn right, Halliwells. Uh, for real, they're fucking awesome as hell. But the other one came in. Piper or
McGowan.
Prue?
McGowan. You
McGowan.
talking about
Yeah,
McGowan?
Rose
Yeah.
McGowan. Rose McGowan came
That's
in
when it
and
went
like
downhill,
suddenly
though. That's when it went downhill, my
I
opinion.
did it. It was like I don't know for some reason like this.
And then
It,
before it ended, old girl from Big Bang Theory came on there.
uh, yeah, he did.
Penny, whatever her name was on Big Bang
Yeah,
Theory. But that
yeah.
was before the show ended, though.
Uh, Around that time,
Yeah,
it was just like it was a hot mess at the time, and then like everybody started wearing less, you know, revealing clothing, and it was just like, and they wanted the male demographic to watch it, and it was like, oh, okay.
yeah.
They even had an episode where Phoebe was naked the entire
Mm.
time, you know, walking around, like walking with a horse and stuff. Jason Weaver. Oh, Jason Weaver. His mom was set so.
Yeah,
Well, his mom
because
was so
she,
smart to set him up for life. Yeah,
yes,
Jason Weaver.
because she, they was gonna originally just pay him a sum of money for, I Can't Wait to Be King. But then she
Yeah.
came in and said, "Now we want royalties." So he getting paid for life. So when he die, his kids gonna be set up. When they die, the grandkids gonna be set up. So she was real smart though. She was real smart about it though.
Going back to Catherine Hill, Kristen Slater, and Jonathan Brandis. Jonathan Brandis, bro. Like this dude. Like I can say he had every girl on a chokehold.
Mm.
Cause like yeah, I can see that everybody had a crush on him, and even now, wasn't he the dude that showed up on Full House and told DJ that he rather have Kathy Santoni anyways?
Mm.
Wasn't he that? Wasn't that him? Like if I remember, it's
That
like I'm
sounds
trying to.
familiar though. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only part I remember about Jonathan Brandis being on Full House ever. That he was the one that he'd rather have Kathy Santoni, and they were. I don't think we ever met Kathy Santoni on even Fuller House,
Yeah.
and I love that part because like oh there's this girl named Kathy Santoni just like being her name being thrown around and stuff,
Yeah.
and she's DJ's nemesis. so like so yeah. But Jonathan Brandis, dude, he was awesome. Like I could have seen him as the guy, the dude, because he was in Sidekicks, and I for sure thought he was going to be
Yeah.
like the next action guy.
Yeah.
And even on Sequest,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
even on Sequest, it's like, dude, this kid is awesome. Ladybugs, It, Sequest, yeah, those are my favorite movies from him and TV show.
Yeah.
And the fact that he died way too young, I'm just like, ah, oh, dude,
Man.
like now you would have been like the greatest '90s
Yeah.
kid
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Him and River Phoenix.
Oh man. Yeah. Ooh, man.
Like, I know they didn't mention him, but at the same time, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
Christian Slater. Why is that dude like all the time like the most serious in everything that he does? What was that movie? Nightmare on Elm Street. I think it was 4, where this dude looked like Christian Slater,
Oh
like
yeah.
a Timu version of Christian Slater.
Yeah.
And I was like, was he supposed to be in this movie because he looked just exactly like him? And he does his mannerism just like him. Like he
Yeah.
came out of that coffin going like, "Hello, baby," and I'm like, "Oh, why does he look like Christian Slater though?" Like, yeah. And then it was like, was Christian Slater asked to be in this movie and he said no? He'd rather do Heathers,
Mm.
and Heathers was fucking awesome. Greetings and salutations. I finally got to watch the vampire movie with him. Interview with the
Interview with
Vampire.
Vampire? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got to watch it last year. It was so awesome. I loved it. And I've never been a big Christian Slater fan. I was like, I only watched a few of his movies,
Right, me too. But he was hell.
but
He was a fool in you remember the Wizard?
the Wizard.
Like
I don't think.
it was Fred Savage and
Mm,
he had like a little brother. but his brother was like autistic, but he was cold on that Nintendo. So they,
Mm, okay.
so yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
remember that. Yeah.
that movie wasn't nothing but a promotional for Nintendo at the time. So, so that's how it was.
Exactly. Exactly. Um. All right. 90 songs we had no business singing. Nick says Shaggy. It wasn't me. Like I can see it not, being one of those
Yeah.
for sure. But at the same time, like, did we have no business singing it? Like, caught me in the counter. It wasn't me. And then your mom be like, "What are you thinking?" Like, no, it wasn't me. Just say it wasn't me. Oh, so you're cheating? It's like, yeah, wasn't me. Menace says any song from Jodeci's Diary of a Mad Band. Ooh, Meeting in My Bedroom by Silk.
Mm.
Jesse says anything by Boys to Men.
I make love to you
Of
when you
course.
want me to, and I hold you. We ain't no been listening to that shit though, for real.
Uh, Catherine Hill says the video of LL Cool J is burned in my memory. Doing it right.
Yep.
He was doing it all right. Um, Pony Jessa says Pony by Genuine, one of my favorites. Also,
Oh yeah.
everybody loves that one. I went ahead and did a playlist.
Oh yeah. That's what's up.
Yes, like oh fuck. I asked them. I was like, hey, what songs we shouldn't have been listening to?
Yeah.
All right. So obviously from where what I remember, "Freak Me" by Silk, obviously.
Hell yeah.
Fucking the intermission. Every '90s song had an intermission.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put it this way: it's like
Yeah.
some guy like talking to you, telling you what's gonna happen. What we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, baby girl. We're gonna grab the sheets and we're gonna go in there and then we're gonna do stuff. Okay. And even if it's like a heartbreak part, like
Mm-hmm.
from Boys to Men,
Yeah.
baby, I know about it. I just didn't care that you cheated on me, baby. But please come back to me, baby. You're like, come back, please. And then you have Wanye, come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to put Pony by Genuine,
Yeah.
Freak Like Me by Dina Howard.
Mm.
Um,
That was a jam too.
like these are the songs that were showed up like late at night on BT Soul,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly
if I
right.
remember
You're
correctly.
exactly
Like
right.
BT Soul, and there's this like, all right, now we're gonna hook you guys up with some
Yeah.
soul. And yeah, these aren't soul songs, but these are gonna set the mood right, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Stroke You Up by Changing Faces
Mm.
with R. Kelly in there as well.
Damn.
Oh shit, yeah, it's like crazy as hell that was there. Like it came on the radio, and I'm just like, Mom, turn it off. Why? It's like, do you mind if I stroke you up? Oh, okay. Can you please take it off? It's embarrassing, Mom. Stop it. Doing it. I want to sex you up, but color me bad,
Mm.
bro. There's this fucking.
That's jam.
I'm like, oh god, that's crazy. Or Midnight Love. Midnight Love, right? By
Yeah.
who? Menace. Who said Midnight Love? I know your sisters had some more last week, and I was just like, oh shit. Um, I want to sex you up. There's this uh TikTok account where this girl is putting her. She's like in her 40s or 30s, 40s. I don't know. I don't want to like date her, but she's in her 30s or 40s, and she put her parents, her like elderly parents, in front of the camera,
Mm-hmm.
and she's making them listen to songs that she
Yeah.
shouldn't have been listening to
Yeah.
back in the day, and this
Mm-hmm.
was one of them. And like their faces changed when "I Want to Sex You Up" comes up, And the dad looks at the mom like, yeah, let's go. And she's in the background dancing her ass off and
Yeah,
everything. And it's so hilarious. I loved it. I was like, hell yeah,
yeah,
that's what. But at the time, you didn't want to sing. It was listening to this song, right? Right, mom, dad. Um, it was Midnight Love was a show on BET. All right, cool.
Midnight
Thank
Love. Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for telling. You remember this stuff. I love that. I love that you remember this stuff. Um, I'll Make Love to You by
Mm-hmm.
Boys to Men
Mm-hmm.
because we all waited for Boys to Men after school. We all got home and like new Boys to Men music video is gonna come out, so gotta watch it. And every hour on the hour on like every before a new show comes on, here comes Boys to Men. The entire day, just for 24
Mm-hmm.
hours straight, just I'll Make Love to You. I learned the freaking lyrics right away that
Hell
day.
yeah.
That's how you learn the lyrics, by listening to the same song over and over again, or put in a
Hell yeah.
tape, record the song, watch it over and over and over again. It's all good. And then like have your mom like tell you, "Hey, who you making love to?" What? Who you making love to? Who you want to make love to? What is this shit? Come on, it's just a song. It's like you're not listening to this shit here. um, Crush on You. Just realize that this song is a Little C song and not a Little Kim song. But
Mm.
Crush on You, the remix,
Yeah.
we had no business singing that one.
Oh no.
Ultimate '90s song we had no business singing. OPP.
You know what OPP? Yeah, you know me. Yeah,
What
what
does
OPP?
OPP mean? Other people property.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Mm-hmm.
last P is not that simple. I'm just saying. Too Close by Next, obviously that one, because like the fucking teachers gave us the gas mask every time. Like, excuse me, bus driver, can you change this song? There will be none of this today. No, 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 none of that. Like, come on, what the fuck? We're like 17 years old. We're in fucking 12th grade. Let us sing this.
Hell yeah.
Push It by Salt and Pepper, which was in
Mm.
1989, but still, we sang this in the fucking top of our heads and fucking in the 90s.
Push it real
Uh,
good.
do, 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 do.
Do, do, do. Damn.
Last Night, but As Yet.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I wasn't.
And I think it was Menace who told me that the video was just working. Went crazy. The video went crazy. Um, what's it called? Last Night, but As Yet. The video was like so CGI ish.
Dang.
It's like, what? What is this? Like, I don't care. I'm still singing it. It was Last Night. You were so into it. And then, like, in my room, listening to this song and just fucking bumping it out loud and singing it at the top of my lungs. And then my mom comes in again, knocks on the door, is like, no, you have no. It's like, all right, fine. I'll turn it down. Um, I know this one was in the 2000s, I think. Peaches and Cream, though.
Yep.
Know what I mean?
Yep.
Red Light Special
Mm.
by TLC, Bump and Grind by R. Kelly, and like I said before, anything with R. Kelly in the 12th play,
Yep.
anything there, because dude had no fucking qualms of just putting in his fucking bullshit out there. And going
Dang.
back to it, I was like, damn, dude, I can't listen to this song the same way.
Mm-mm.
Uh, can't listen to Got Your Money by Old Dirty Bastard and Kellis about a pimp and gang giving his money.
Baby, I got your man.
Don't you
Dang.
worry. Bitch, give me my money. Don't you give me my money.
Dang.
Freaking You by Jodeci, Knocking the Boots by H-Town, again with the intermission. Well, oh god, H-Town, I learned the lyrics, and every fucking time that song came on the radio,
Yeah.
it's like called up this girl. It's like, listen, 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 listen. That's what I want to do to you, girl. Like what? Oh shit. Okay. Anytime, any place, Janet Jackson. Give him something he can feel by En Vogue. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking En Vogue. Of course, En Vogue was had
Mm,
to be on
mm,
here.
mm.
Digital Underground, Freaks on the Industry. Can't listen to that one. Can't listen to that one because I tried listening to that one and it's like another one was "Step in My Room" by R. Kelly. Yeah, okay. "Step on My Room" by R. Kelly from Menace. All right, Menace. I love it. I love it. Like we're just gonna announce all the R. Kelly songs now, I guess. But Freaks of the Industry is like, dude, don't remember anything that I don't remember why I walked into the room, but I remember this song. Like the second half of the song, it's just like,
Yeah,
oh shit. And then there's a third part in there, and I was like, I don't remember this part, but it's probably because like by that time I'm already doing something else. I already
yeah.
took this off. Divinos, I touch myself. Well, we didn't care. Like, go ahead and sing that, girl. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodhound Gang, the Bad Touch. You and me, nothing but mammals. So let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. Ludacris, what's your fantasy? Here comes your favorite song, All the Things by Joe.
Every little day. My mother, oh my, like why
Yeah.
you listen to that? Why, mom, why you listen to that shit all the time? Then she said, "Oh, record the music video for me." I was like, "Oh my god, what shit?"
We got Back That Ass Up, My Little Secret Escape, Slob on My Knob, 3-6 Mafia, I'll Be by Foxy Brown and JC. I don't know. Like, I feel like that was tamed enough, but Can I Get a by Emil, Jay Z, and Ja Rule? You know, with a little bit of Emil saying, put on your mustache. Again, the gas mask and the school bus by the teacher.
Mm, mm, mm.
Like, you're not going to let us listen to Next. You're not going to let us listen to Can I Get a. What are you going to let us listen to? You Can Do It by Ice Cube and Mac 10 and Miss
Yep.
Toy. Humping Around by Bobby Brown.
Yeah, yeah. That was a jam. Man.
Step in My Room. Uh, Baby Got Back. Like, okay, yeah, we weren't able to, but at the same time, like, oh, okay, it's fine
Yep.
now. Two Lab Crew. I can't say this name, but you know who it is. You know what it is.
I already
Huh?
know.
Me love you long time.
Long time. Yeah.
Long time? Yeah, long time. And like the song is straight out of Full Metal
I know it's a
Jacket.
war. I know it's a war movie. It's a military movie.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. Yeah.
Wiggle It by Two in a Room. Just a little bit. I don't think this one was there,
Yeah.
Rico Suave by Gerardo. But at the same time, like maybe had like if your parents were okay with singing this, like maybe no. It wasn't Me by Shaggy and Meeting in My Bedroom by Silk. Those were the songs that I remember, and because I had to put them in a playlist, and even then it's like, oh god, there's like at least 40 songs, and like it takes about 3 hours.
Yeah.
So if you want that song on the Spotify playlist, I have it. Let me know. I'll send it to you. Songs we shouldn't have been singing,
Yeah.
but we
Send that
did.
shit to me too. Shit.
um, what else? And that's about it, man.
Yeah.
Hold up. Next time we come at you, we're going to be bringing in our stunt doubles for a very special 90s episode of Action Stars. Every episode is special, so, just
That.
thought I'd throw that in there. So tell us in the comments who was your favorite 90s action hero from Arnold Schwarzenegger to John Claude Van Damme, Steven Segal,
Mm.
Even the girls had some action. Peter Wilson. Let us know, and we will definitely shout you out on the podcast. What was ours? Mine was John Claude Van Damme. Every movie John Claude Van Damme was in, I was watching it. Bloodsport, that was probably in the 80s, but still, I don't care.
Yeah.
Um, Street Fighter,
Mm.
freaking Universal Soldier, Time Cop,
Time cop. Yeah.
and Kickboxer when he starts dancing. Like, what the fuck? Like, these are movies I watched in the 90s. I don't
Yeah.
care if they didn't show up, they weren't started in the 90s. I still watched them in the 90s. And he became my favorite action hero.
Yeah.
Arnold with his fucking Batman stuff. Fucking Kindergarten Cop.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah,
Get to
it's
the
not a tumor.
chopper.
It's not a tumor. Like I told the kids in Kindergarten Cop, it's not a tumor. Predator was my favorite thing ever.
Yep.
What's it called? Last Action Hero, where he like switches with
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone, and
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone was his
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2.
It was
It
the
was
best
like,
performance ever. It was the best performance ever.
we're going to Mars. Um, that one fucking movie. What's it called? Total Recall.
Yeah.
All favorite from him.
Most
All
low
favorite
budget
from him.
movie ever made.
Ever. And
But it's
then
still a
it
hit
was
though.
still the best thing ever. Dude, I
It looks
don't
terrible
remember
in
much from
4K.
that movie.
It
I
looks
don't remember much
terrible.
from that movie, but I do remember the three-breasted girl.
Yeah.
Um, who else? It was like a bunch of Arnold movies, a bunch of John Claude Van Damme movies. Steven Seagal, of course. The um, the three-letter movie on Steven Seagal every time.
Mark for that.
Mark for Death. Steven
Above the
Seagal.
line.
There you go. Oh God, who was
Out for
it?
justice.
Mark Out for Justice, Hard to Kill, On Deadly Ground, Fire Down Below,
The Glimmer Man.
The Glimmer Man. Like, End of a Gun, The Perfect Weapon, Code of Honor, Steven Seagal in Code of Honor, Born to Raise Hell. He was a Machete, Driven to Kill, Against the Dark. Every freaking three-letter movie. And then Exit Wounds. Exit Wounds. Like, what? Where did Exit Wounds come from? Like, oh, you're starring in a movie with DMX? Okay. Let's see what you got. Oh, never mind. I am my brother's keeper. That's the only shit I remember from that movie. Oh, DMX. Yeah, I can never not like you. He's awesome.
Yeah.
The Glimmer Man. The Glimmer Man was awesome also. Again, fucking Keenan Ivory Wayans. Was a Double Impact with Jean-Claude Van Damme and what's his face? No, him and himself. Double
Yeah,
Impact.
his brothers. Yeah, yeah.
And
Double team. Him and Rodman.
Double team. Him and Rodman. That's what I was looking for. Yes. I was like, wait a minute, wasn't he with the basketball player? Yeah, Dennis Rodman. He was a Predator, and he was the Predator. Jean-Claude Van Damme was the Predator.
Yeah.
But like they didn't fucking put his name on there.
Name the credits, yeah.
They're fucking assholes. I would have loved to see that. It's like I still would have. Women action stars. Femme Nikita, obviously. Women action.
I can know female action star though, like from back then.
I mean, they were like in TV shows, like Buffy.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, she's an action star.
What's baby girl name? Uh, Alba, Jessica Alba,
Jessica Alba and fucking um the was Sigourney Weaver in
Sigourney Weaver.
Aliens,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Alien 392, Ghostbusters, Sandra Bullock. Um, I can only name one in the Speed. That's all I can
See, that's
like
it.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Samantha Kane from Starship Troopers.
Oh, Gina Davis, Long Kiss Goodnight.
G-
Yeah,
yes, that's the one I was looking for.
yeah,
What's her face? Uma Thurman, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill.
yeah.
Female best action movies of the night with a strong. Mm, Samantha Kane, The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah.
Marie Clement, Nikita. There it is. And Perlod. Lilo. Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
Fifth Element, and then the
Resident
what's it
Evil.
called? The Resident
Resident
Evil
Evil.
movies.
Yeah.
Like hell yeah, dude.
All 25
Sir,
of them.
oh god, and her husband.
Oh, what? Oh, Beckinsale. Beckinsale. Underworld.
Yes, Kate Beckinsale
Yeah.
for sure. Linda Hamilton from all
Terminator.
the Sarah
Terminator.
Connor Terminator movies. Um, who was this? Natalie Portman from Leon the Professional,
Hmm.
and then what? The Star Wars movies.
Star Wars. Yeah.
Oof.
Padme.
Carrie Ann Moss. What's that?
Matrix.
The Matrix.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann Moss from The Matrix. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. See, there's like Zoe Bell. Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Eh.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. There you go. There's more. Angelina Jolie. Yes, Menace. Yes. There's more. And, just let us know in the comments and tell us who was your favorite action star, uh, male or female, movie or TV show, because there were TV shows with lots of action as
Mm-hmm.
well. Dark Angel. There you go, Dark Angel with
Okay.
Jessica
Yeah.
Alba. Dark Angel with Jessica Alba, and then there were tons more, and I can't remember them. But once we get to next week, well, I'll remember them. All right.
Yep.
All right. Are you ready to head out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, fam. Time to cue up that Boys to Men classic. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday and hit the slow fade. As a wise pizza loving turtle once said, forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for a late pizza. Cowabunga. We've given y'all more nostalgia than Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart in a 60-minute Iron Man match.
Mm.
Props to Greg, who came through smoother than a Harlem Shake at middle school dance. Con los terroristas. Whether you were sneaking into movie theaters for double feature, screaming "Run, Forrest, run!" on the playground, or choreographing no scrubs routines in your cousin's basement, just know you belong here. At my third place, we don't just remember the 90s, we live it, breathe it, and roll with it like we just found a new cheat code in GamePro magazine.
Mm.
We're the ones who called our crush and disguised our voice so their mom wouldn't hang up. Hi, is Jennifer there? Yeah, who's this? Uh, Lisa. Jen, do you know Lisa? No. It's like, all right, bye. It's me, bitch. Made our friend three-way call to test the waters. You know we did. You know y'all did that. go check on him. It's like, all right, hey, do you like this girl? Like, yeah. Like, all right, cool. She's on the other line. And used our last AOL free trial just to hop on AIM and away message flex with an angsty lyric.
That's it.
Oh, Famke Jensen from X-Men.
Yep,
Yes.
Famke Jensen. Mm.
So when life hits you with the game over screen, you already know what to do. Punch in the M3P cheat code and come back for The Sandlot being the most elite coming of age baseball flick. Whisper lore with rock bottom plot twist. Goosebumps you read under the blanket with a flashlight. The lost art of burning the perfect CD for someone you liked. Wrestling buddies, cheat codes, and the Blair Witch being 100% real to us, dog. You're the man now, dog. You're the man now. Smash that follow button faster than Forrest Gump saving Jenny! And hit up your friend who still records voicemail greetings off the stereo like it's 1997. We keep it real, like hiding W Diva mags under the bed, thinking Tupac was alive in Cuba. Yeah, he was. Believing every episode of Unsolved Mystery was happening in your neighborhood. I did.
No doubt.
I swear, like this Unsolved Mysteries needs to be a whole different episode for real.
I still watch
I still watch it too.
it.
Trying to unlock blood mode on Mortal Kombat at a friend's house when your mom wasn't looking. Catch us on IG, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, or hit us up via Sidekick if you're feeling Y2K retro. Drop your old-time 90s action hero from Arnold to Jean-Claude Van Damme, Steven Seagal, even the girls have some action. Let us know in the comment. And you know what? You know what else also? We're going to put this in here. Because I forgot to mention it last week while we were doing the WB, the Fox, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Truth about Unsolved Mysteries, that music freaked me out.
It was 7:45 when Larry Johnson was killed. It was last seen in Tennessee. 1-800-666-666.
Just like him, too.
And maybe you can solve a mystery next week on Unsolved.
Oh shit! I don't even know the actor's name, but I didn't know he was an actor also. Like I seen him, on Caddyshack 2. I seen him on Caddyshack 2. I was like, what's that one guy from Unsolved Mysteries doing here?
I mean, he was in he was on Beavis and Butthead Do America. I said, where do I know that voice?
Was he really?
Yeah, I know that voice.
That voice is engraved in our heads, dude, forever.
Maybe
but yeah, whatever.
Can solve a mystery. I said, oh, God,
next week.
Scared the shit out of me.
Right. He did get the shit out of me too.
Robert Stacks. That's his name. Robert
Stacks. Robert Stacks. It was like Caddyshack 2. It's like I know him. Like, where do I know him from? Unsolved fucking Mysteries. Come on, dude. You're an actor?
They had an episode where they was trying to solve the Tupac murder.
The Tupac murder? Oh shit.
Was shot dead in Las Vegas in 1996. If you have any information, call 1-800-666-6666 and you
will
solve a mystery.
Solve a mystery. Wow. Oh my god.
Fucked up.
Oh yeah. That and I forgot to mention last week about the WB had us watching all these awesome TV shows, but at the very end, like when the show ended, like music from this episode, and they would tell us everything. She said I had to go to bed right after the show too. It's all in your head, and you're listening, and you're like trying to go to sleep. Like, no, I gotta solve this murder. I can't go to sleep now.
You be looking at the door, like, damn, what's going on? Like, dang, yep.
Cops, 911, America's Most Wanted, and again, Unsolved Mysteries. There you go.
I'm about to watch
Um,
this shit tonight. I don't even care. I don't even care how
this
late it
shit
is.
tonight.
I'm
They
watching
tried to do
TV.
a comeback on the Peacock, but nah, it ain't the same. It ain't the
Oh,
same.
on Netflix. Yeah, it ain't the same without his voice on there.
It is. No, it's not. I'm like, nope, can't
That's
watch
why I
this.
watch the old ones. I'm gonna watch the old, so I can hear that voice.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? Yeah. But let us know in the comments also if you watch WB or Fox or all these other shows and you discovered music from there because the '90s gave us so many hits.
Yeah,
Um, Savage Garden was like you didn't know who Savage Garden was until they showed up on freaking what's it called? The Creek,
yeah,
Dawson's Creek,
yeah.
and with the I want to love you to the mountains and all that shit, or like I forgot what it
Hmm.
was called. But besides the Chica Cherry Cola song, like truly madly deeply, and then like at the very end of the show, like who is that? And then like they tell you it's like music from um on this show, love truly madly deeply from Savage Garden. Check it out on you know go buy their CD. And later on, once we got to the point where we can like download music, it's like stream it on here, and it's like oh shit. And then once they changed it to the CW, they stopped doing that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
fuck
that.
it. Like, oh, then fuck that assholes. But you discovered so many songs from there on Smallville, on Buffy, on even on Fox. They had all these. Even on MTV now, it's like even if they end up putting in shows, they tell you who the song is in the freaking thing. It's like
Yeah, they don't do that no
stream it
more.
now.
Yep.
They don't do that anymore. But yeah, tell us in the comments what song you discovered on a TV show. Phantom Planet from the OC. Like I fucking went and bought that California song,
Yeah,
the album. That's it.
yeah.
I bought that album and I was like, oh cool. Um, who else? Truly Madly Deeply, Savage Garden. I bought it from them because of that.
Mm,
Um, All American Rejects because they showed up on Smallville with
yeah,
It Ends Tonight. It Ends Tonight. That whole dude. Yes. So drop in the comments. Let us know what album, what band you discovered, and um, the Killers on the OC. I didn't know
yeah.
who the Killers was, and then like I had a girlfriend who looked like the boyfriend that you had from February last week. It was like, yeah, those songs were the shit, dude. Like I so like I want to talk about it next week. Let's do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that. And then until next time, stay fresh, stay reckless, and never trust anyone who says they didn't try to moonwalk in their socks after watching the MTV Video Music Awards.
I did.
You did. I did too. Shit. Greg, thanks for riding shotgun down this pixelated memory lane. And to everyone vibing with us, this is my third place podcast where community, creativity, and just the right amount of moonwalking chaos always collide.
Oh yeah.